Now,
Oh, there we go. Heard something.
yeah, there we go. We're back in business.
Back in the game.
Back in the saddle again. I should not do that. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Level check. Good.
So we start again.
We start again. Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to the second official video podcast of Dumb Luck Brewing. My name is Paul,
I'm Brian.
and we're here to entertain you and inform you.
And what do we do here?
We talk about jujitsu,
Jiu-jitsu.
maybe some news points, and maybe a little bit about the beverages which we enjoy consuming. I don't know what else you could possibly want. Seems like a great idea.
So we got all our posts out there for our social media. Let's see if we can get a few more followers on here.
Yeah, we're just hanging here, and there'll be, I'm sure, a deluge of interested folks in no time, right? Okay.
We will see.
Yeah. There we go. Put out the feelers. All right.
First thing, what are you drinking?
What I'm drinking on today, I have the Tree Brewing Puck Drop Pilsner.
Huh? Let's get a shot of that in there.
Yeah, okay. We'll switch up to cab 2. Here we go. Quick look. How about yourself, Brian?
Well, I'm right now kicking it with St. Ambrose Apricot Wheat Ale.
Get our little tight shots. Oh, God.
Perfect.
Are
We're
not
advanced here.
fucking
This is-
pros at this shit now?
There's going to be lots of people watching.
Holy. I know. Good. Oh, I already got a viewer. Make yourself known. If you
hell,
care
we can
to.
throw some chats
Yep.
out there, and we might know what to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I guess we had a few topics for today. Do we
Yeah.
want to go with some news stuff? Do we want to go with some jiu-jitsu?
Well, let's open with the news.
News.
Let's open with the news.
You had some topic.
Yeah, I was trolling around on the internets there. Noticed one of our close personal neighbors and good friends, Donald Trump, had something fun to say. He wants to start the Space Force. So he was addressing the
Sound like Star Trek or something?
probably. It's very similar, but except for Star Trek with bigger guns. It's like a mirror universe Star Trek, where they, it's just like our universe, but more militant.
Okay.
Yeah, he was addressing the Air Force Base in Miramar. It was Air Force. It's an Air Force base, right?
No idea.
No, okay. Anyway, the Air Force Base in Miramar, and I think he made an off-the-cuff reference about, it's all these, you see these rockets going up left and right, and here it says, how can you not believe that the space won't be a battleground? Oh, we should have a Space Force. That's a good idea. Like the ring of that. Space Force.
So it's like Star Trek mixed with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only there's some problems with that.
Yeah. Han Solo.
And so, yeah, you can come fuck them all up. They're, ever since, I believe, the 60s, or maybe it was in the 50s, but there was a treaty made that there will be no fighting in space. That was internationally signed, but the primary signers were the United States and the USSR at the time.
Yeah.
And this was in order to try to keep them from blowing each other up. And then Reagan came along with his strategic defense lasers from space, the Star Wars project, right?
Yeah.
Which Russia quickly said, no, because weapons in space, right? You're just gonna fire fucking lasers at us, right? And so here he goes again. Trump's like, "Ooh, hey, I like space. We got that guy Elon Musk. We're gonna go to the Mars planet thing." Yet, no discussions with any experts in the field or cooperation with NASA or even budget. Like, currently NASA's budget's the lowest it's ever been in percentage-wise of gross domestic product.
Then they cut it back.
14 billion, yeah. Which is like, what was it? The U.S. Army military spendings in the trillions, and we want to go to fucking Mars, so we're just gonna leave it at $14 billion. I'm pretty sure that federal infrastructure for roads gets more money than that, but yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Well, that's interesting.
I think so. I don't think there's any way that that's possibly could happen. Like that will ever happen. They already have a space force. It's called the U.S. Air Force. Mm-hmm. The Air Force has always taken care of all of the sort of military usage of outer space, like in ICBMs, right? Intercontinental ballistic missiles and high altitude spy planes, all this stuff. Who's always flown the shuttles? Air Force pilots, right? It's already done. It's not like they need another governing body. That's just seems like a waste of money. Yeah.
Well, that's something I know nothing about. Well, we got the beer covered. We got
a little bit of
news coverage.
Yeah.
What else we got going on today? Well, we can talk about some jiu-jitsu.
We can,
since that's what we do.
Okay.
Actually, we just had a class this morning, so it's pretty good. Mm-hmm. With followed by some open mat, so we get to work out some techniques.
Yeah.
Anything in particular you're working on these days, or
we're both
discussion about?
Yeah. Both in preparation for the upcoming tournament. If you guys don't know, Brian and I both train at the same school. We train at Kaboom, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in North Delta, Surrey.
And
Canada! Yep. We're both pretty new, but excited.
Yeah.
I'm a blue belt myself. Brian's an orange belt. For those of you that don't know, orange belt is a progression of white belt in our school.
Actually, let's go, because I had a comment of some people that they go different schools, and all of a sudden if you say, oh, you have a yellow belt or an orange belt, they're like, hey, you're doing a kid's belt. I'm like, well, it's not exactly it. Do you have any information on how that came about?
Oh, the interbelt?
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. Oh, look, there's Coach Kiyoshi has joined us.
There you go.
He can fill in the blanks.
He can probably fill in the blanks.
Yeah. No, we do have beers.
Because
we introduced them earlier.
We train under Professor Kabir, who's our
the owner and operator of the school. Yeah.
And which he trains under Rafael Lovato Jr.
Yeah, and it was one of his ideas to bring those additional stripes in, or additional levels.
Belt system, yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple other schools that do it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's derivative from the kids' belts, but from my understanding, it's just a way of
the same time.
Yeah, just a way of increasing graduation between white, like day one, and blue belt, because it's such a huge gap.
Yeah.
The skill level is like quite intense. Whereas other martial arts that I've personally trained in myself, like Taekwondo, Sun Do, the first colored belt is a very small step increment, right? And the equivalent of a blue belt in any other martial art, it's further to the later 3/4 of training as opposed to day one. Like in the first month, you can get your first belt, in Taekwondo.
Yeah.
Whereas in Jiu-Jitsu, you're not going to get your next belt up for maybe a year or 2 years.
Yeah.
Right? Myself took over 3 years. Anyway.
Yeah, so basically, where a lot of people think, okay, if you do like a karate or something like that, you can get your black belt. Or you're saying even Taekwondo, if you're diligent, you're going there all the time, you can get your black belt in what, like, is it a year and a half, 2 years maybe?
Yeah, about a year and a half, 2 years. Yep, you can get your black belt. So it's almost like getting your blue belt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then, whereas in Jiu-Jitsu, average time is 9 to 11 years maybe for your black belt.
Yeah.
In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so it's definitely a change. So I guess when they start adding the different belt system in, it kind of gives you a little more, as in a whole bunch of white belts sitting there and you don't know where anyone really stands.
Yeah,
like, okay, well, that guy's got 2 stripe, he's got 3 stripe. Who knows how long he's been here before?
Yeah.
When you start adding separate belts in, you're like, you know, that guy's
able to differentiate a little more. And some people would call like adding belts to be sort of like a Mc Dojo tactic. Like you're taking away the value of each belt and you're increasing the costs for testing, right?
Yeah.
Like by adding all these intermediary belts, it's like they become just whatever. It's no longer a big accomplishment to get that belt because it's not uncommon, right?
Yeah.
But unlike other martial arts I've been in with Jiu-Jitsu, at least with the Kaboom and Lovato system, the tests aren't cost. They come with your tuition.
Yeah.
Right? So
it's not really
so like there's no real financial gain for them to do this. It's purely the belt system is purely done to help you understand how you're doing with your training, where you're at, what you're getting to. So
whereas I guess back in the day there's only 2 belts, right? White belt and black belt?
No,
or they have blue in there at one point.
It was just blue and white.
Just blue and white.
Yeah.
So now we've added a few more.
Yeah. There's been. Yeah.
Well, other than that, you said we got a tournament coming up in about, I think it's almost a month away.
Yeah. April 14th.
From this Saturday, 4 weeks.
Pretty much,
4 weeks from today.
Hopefully we'll be ready.
Yeah, so get the training going on. I think we're going down to, it's just in Richmond.
Is it the Oval
the
again?
Olympic Oval. We've been there a few times for another tournament. It's a good venue, so try out some new game plans and see what we got. Is there anything particular you're kind of working on?
I'm sticking to my fundamentals. I'm big on the takedown, smother, pressure game.
Yeah.
Move to pass. Mount and submit. Basically, is my competition game plan.
Yeah.
Keeping it right in my wheelhouse and right in my my basics. Yeah. How about yourself?
Yeah, I think I've been working a lot of takedowns lately with Saturday, more wrestling takedown kind of classes. So, I might implement that game rather than just trying to pull guard, as well as, just standard pressure game, side control, stay on top, submit, and finish. With competition, I guess you always want to try to get a few points in there as well. What are we under? IBJFF rules or whatever?
Yeah, it's definitely nice to open ahead. Like, if you can get a couple points right off the kick, it's easier to maintain a lead than it is to try to catch up.
Yeah.
And that added pressure of like, oh, I'm already behind. What do I do? Right? I think doesn't help you play your game.
Yeah,
right?
you can get stuck in that position where all of a sudden you're basically exerting tons of amount of energy just to try to gain those points because you're in the hole.
Yeah.
Where the other guy's just going to sit on top of you and try to smother you. Yeah. He's not really doing anything, which I guess you find that in a lot of white belt competitions and stuff like that, where it's basically a lot of grabbing and holding and pulling, yanking back and forth. The zombie walking, basically straight arm, and wasting a lot of energy. And then once you get to the ground, not really much happens. So it's always good to try to finish your opponent and have a game plan to have how to get there, I guess. So
absolutely,
that's kind of what I'm going for, anyways.
I get real single-minded. I just want this, and then I just bulldog straight for that.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, it's for me. I find comfort in that. I'm a simple guy. I can think on my feet fairly well, but as long as I know the rules, like what it is I need to accomplish, where I need to get to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wish there was a way to see who's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did post on Facebook, so I wonder if that actually works on here. So who you got watching this thing anyways? Got a few on there?
We do have... Oh, no, wait. We have no viewers.
No viewers.
Because we have your phone, my phone, and this computer. So there is 3 viewers, and they're all of us.
Oh, I got something pending here. There you go.
Awesome. Well, since you were talking about your game plan, shall we review your tape?
Oh, no.
All right, Brian. I will kick us over here. This is going to get a little bit trippy for you folks. I apologize in advance. But let's do it.
In which case, we just got a brief clip of Coach Kiyoshi and me rolling here.
Yep.
Just the tail end of it.
It's too bad Kiyoshi isn't online to see this. Oh, you can see the bathing suits thumbnail. Oh, yeah. You know. Okay, go back to the beginning of the video here. And we'll kick it up and we'll let Brian discuss. Too bad Kiyoshi left, otherwise we could have a secondary.
This is just catching basically a minute of it. I think we were rolling for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, this is the last of the 10 minutes. This is the last of minute 9 to minute 10.
Yeah.
All right, you're both pretty exhausted and working hard on it. And you can just see how we look here.
Let's see how this rolls here.
All right. So see, you're working on an open guard here. Is that part of your game plan?
Yeah, I always try to do that. Have some type of sweep. Mostly I'm just trying to survive a little bit with Kiyoshi here.
Yeah.
I was going for try to sweep to the back here, but you see he's got my leg, and basically he's pulling that up because I'm almost going for his back. Got a hook in there, and he basically pulls that leg and drives into me.
Yeah, drives it, turns around into almost like a single leg.
Yeah, we're kind of right on the edge of the mat here.
Nice. We were working for a double under.
Yeah, so he's going for double under right here.
And trying to move you away from the edge of the mat at the same time. Yeah.
So right now I got basically I had a collar grip on him, but basically it's tied up under my leg. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to drop this right now.
Yeah. So he's got this. Or did you pull his leg over? Or did he step over?
He stepped over. I'm trying to pull it back in there.
Okay.
Trying to
oh, there you go.
Shrimp out.
Shrimp
turn
out.
Back
turn
into
face.
him.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see your.
And you see, watch. He'll step over, and there's my arm right there.
There you go. Leaves the arm open. Yeah. Yeah.
Had a bit of grip on it, strength for a while.
Yeah, but after 10 minutes,
pretty
exhausted.
Like,
he passes it over the back and get the tap.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
It's good. It's good. All right, I wanted to see here. So how did you end up in that position here?
Well,
let's see. After the step over, and okay, here we go. So Kiyoshi goes to step over. Your arm's tied up on his collar.
Yeah,
down so you can't defend it.
Yeah, see, I gotta let it go.
Yeah,
but
then
basically,
here
right now he's in.
Yeah, you shrimp, you bump, shrimp, turn to face there. So Kiyoshi doesn't put pressure on you. He just sits there on his ankles.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so you almost gave it to him there.
Yeah, I left that arm right out for him.
Yeah. Comes over. He waits a moment. And then boom, the finish. Yeah.
Good times.
Good times. So we'll head back here to the main scene. There we go.
So don't leave your arms out.
Don't leave your arm out there. Yeah. Shall we look at ways that maybe we could avoid that?
I guess we could.
We could go take a look. Hit the mat. He's a viewer, Coach Kiyoshi. I keep saying this is Coach KMG Perkins, and so I'm like, I want to say Coach Kiyoshi, but there we go.
He's like, I'm a viewer.
You are welcome, viewer.
Let's see if this works on here.
Little stutter in the stream there. All right. Yeah.
Let's see, it opens in app and start watching. All right, yeah, it's working. So I think the link is working for people.
Yeah, good. Good, good, good.
Was there any other topics we had for today?
I don't know.
Because I might have to leave it a little while later because I'm going to see Steel Panther. Today they're playing at the Commodore.
Network error.
So I'll be heading down there for later tonight.
Oh, excellent. Okay, let's take a look at this. Well, this is all new, but I'm going to try to move this.
Without anything falling off.
Yeah. That's a complete disaster.
Here, we'll get the dog on the mat. Go.
How's that look there? That's not a bad shot.
Not bad, not bad.
It's still a bit blurry. Why are you blurry, man?
Get some of that autofocus
Why don't you go Malcolm? Go sit. Go sit. Just going to check here to see if there's any way to configure this so that we can adjust camera control and focus.
See, we get Coach Kiyoshi here for the next one.
Yeah. There we go. So, Brian, if you want to sit in the middle there, and I can see about focus. That's really shite. Okay, turn a step more into the center. Yeah, there I can see your pants, and I can adjust the focal length. Well, that's pretty much the best that we can do.
Blurred again, or I'm watching the other screen.
Yeah. It's pretty good there. Yeah, I guess that's about all we can do for the moment. Okay. So where's our center here? Okay. We're looking at the defense.
Step over
So,
Kimura?
the Kimura, yeah. So, you were on your side.
Yeah.
Here, right? Kiyoshi had stepped over, right? So, yeah. Boom,
this.
boom, he stepped over, and your arm was here. After you had shrimped, boom, to this position, right? So you had a grip on your gi. How could we have improved the situation here to avoid the Kimura as it was coming up?
Well, basically, I want to pull it away and,
Yeah.
and twist it back. So
Yeah, well, of
it's
course,
either
you can lock it,
locking your own arm
it down,
in.
but say you're strong enough, boom, you break through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess you can either turn belly down, right?
Yeah.
But then you're still
then you have
looking
it here
right
as
there.
well. Then you can
Yeah.
at least you can get maybe a
Yeah.
roll inside or whatever.
Yeah, you can move to roll.
I wonder how the audio is. You guys here?
Yeah, it's a little more echoey for sure.
So I guess usually from that position, I think I didn't have the grip very well on my own gi, or
Yeah.
sometimes you grab your own your pant leg or tuck that arm in.
Definitely because your arm was
It was
still
already
stuck in the leg,
yeah.
and then when he stepped over, it just opened it up. So instead of when you shrimped out, came around, your arm was already down here. He stepped over.
Yeah.
It opened and released it, but it could have been tighter.
Yeah.
So it was sort of like, if you were already in that position, you fucked up three
You
moves
fucked
ago.
up 3 moves ago.
Yeah. That was an interesting test.
I wonder if we can hear it.
Oh, yeah. Last time it worked. You could hear us. I have no idea what we're looking at now.
Yeah, down a bit. Yeah, it might work. Just need an actual cameraman.
Yeah, we do. We need a cameraman. Oh, it's quiet. Oh, you could hear.
Yep, we figured it would be.
Yeah.
We're in the process of figuring out how
Yeah.
all this stuff works, so.
It's true, like, we could have swapped to the mic on the camera
Yeah,
when we move to the mat.
yeah.
Preferably, it would be to have another camera on the mats
There you go.
and a different mic. But, hey, we're already doing pretty good, I think, at this point. So how are we for time?
Very good.
Are we good?
We got a hello there
Yeah.
from Sangre Vampira.
Mm-hmm. Sangre.
Maybe that's how you say it.
Sangre.
I don't know.
Yes.
Still don't know how to say it.
What did you think, Coach Kiyoshi? As far as the defense for that Komoro goes, we decided
Don't leave your arm out.
don't leave your arm out there. You're already fucked up. Too little, too late, my friend. You can call me Vampire.
Vampira.
Oh well, we will.
You gotta add the accent, right?
Vampira.
Yeah, Vampira.
Vampira. Oh, are we going Romanian? Are
Well,
we?
I don't know. When I add an accent, it could be anything from Russian to Spanish. I don't know.
Ooh. For certain. For certain.
What
Well,
are we drinking? Well, we already did a enclosed shot.
We did the enclosed shot, and we talked about these various beverages. So I've got the Tree Brewing Puck Drop Pilsner. It's nice, an American Pilsner taste. It's okay.
And I got the St. Ambrose apricot beer, wheat ale. And it's whatever I found in the fridge. So
It works. It definitely works. Mm-hmm. So you think the audio is more clear this time than last time? I know it was a little bit low. So, what do you think? It's really tough waiting for the delay.
yeah.
I guess that's part of hosting. You have to adapt for that kind of stuff.
For the conversation.
Yeah, keep the conversation rolling. Mm-hmm.
So what else do we got for new things happening? I don't know. Still waiting on the actual brewery to happen.
That's right.
So it's
Yep.
still in the process.
The brewery is in the assembly process, and hopefully we'll soon be producing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're doing some test runs, some water runs. Hey, our mascot Malcolm growling
buddy?
away.
What's up? Do a trick. See. He's bored.
Yeah, I think the delay for the chat was set to 0 basically as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kiyoshi. Yeah, we're doing pretty good with the desk audio. We got a condensing mic set up here. Brian's got another one we can set up a later date, I guess. Like
Yeah.
it's just literally sitting on the countertop. It should be on a stand. Yeah. But I couldn't find it. I have a stand for it, but I couldn't find it.
So what now?
I don't know. We blew through our topics.
Yeah. What
We
do you,
did.
What do you got going on tonight?
Oh, myself, I'm packing for Whistler.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab all our ski gear here and throw it in the back of the car and go do some whistling at Whistler. That's what you do, right?
Yeah, I guess they're skiing.
Yeah. Or you'll ski.
Or drink beer and ski.
Yep. Definitely the après is a definitive part of the ski culture.
I thought that's snowboarding culture. That's something else they do.
They just get fucked up.
Okay.
Skiers are more refined.
Okay.
They après ski. No?
We're getting tips here.
Pro tips.
How to help delay.
Yeah. Advanced stream delay duration. Yes. Look at this. Pro tips from pro streamer. Not pro. Hey, you get money. You've gotten your affiliate or whatever the heck they call it. So you're now to us pro. Stream delay. It's not enabled. There's no stream delay. I don't think. Nope. Oh. Remind me tomorrow. Don't interrupt my stream. Okay, cool. Doot. Nice.
So you're going to open mat tomorrow? I guess not.
From Whistler? Yeah, I'll just boot on down.
Grab it, head back up.
Do open mat.
You go up there for a couple days, or
head back up. Yep, we're staying there Sunday and Monday night. Drink the drinks. Ski the skis. Hotel hot tub. Hot tub party.
Sounds like a good time.
Well, you folks want to come join us in the hot tub? Come on down.
Room 306. I don't know if that's it, but try that one.
Yeah, Brian. Brian, talk to us while I was fixing the thing. We gotta cover each other's dead air.
Dead air?
Yeah. That's how it's done.
We'll have to come up with some more topics next time.
Yeah, Brian.
We did Trump in space.
Did Trump in space? That was good. That was entertaining. I'm gonna hit those hot topics. So if you guys have anything you'd like to hear us discuss, please leave some comments. And whether on the Facebook posts, through Twitter, or can get at us on Twitter. See this? We should throw up our social media in a bottom third.
There you go.
Gee, read it right off the screen there, everybody. Which it doesn't exist.
We don't have it. So
no, we don't have any of that.
The old way.
Yep. And then, or right here in the chat. Well, it's on this side. Right? Yeah, it's on your side. Chat's all here.
All right, I think that covers that.
I think that's about covers it.
This episode.
I don't know this chat. Thanks for coming and joining. Stutter through that. This has been another episode of Dumb Luck Brewing video podcast. Cheers. Thanks for joining. Oh, Vampiro, thank you for throwing up our social media in the chat there. Feel free to get at us, everybody.
All right. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Peace. Don't leave. Well, all the good times got to end eventually. I'm sorry to say. We'll be back soon. Don't you worry.